Hey everyone, welcome to another comparison video. My name is Michael.
My name's Peter.
We have here something very special for you today.
Oh, yeah.
We have the 2014 edition of the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite.
On the right.
And on the left we have the all-new Kindle Paperwhite.
Yes.
Through this video, we're simply going to make the distinction that this is the Kindle Paperwhite 2 and this is the Kindle Paperwhite 3.
Way easier.
How do you know which is which? Well, the old Kindle Paperwhite has a white Kindle logo.
Right there.
And the all-new one has a piano black Kindle logo.
It's almost like it's engraved a little bit.
Now, the actual, you can't really see this on camera, but the body itself is a little bit different.
So the Kindle Paperwhite 3 in my left hand right here on the left, it's almost like a fine grit, subtle sandpaper, whereas the Kindle Paperwhite 2 on the right, it's a very soft, smooth rubber with high grip. So they did go a little bit different on the front material for the casing. If we flip it over on the back, the Kindle Paperwhite 2 on the right has a piano finish engraved Amazon logo, as you can see here. And the Kindle Paperwhite 3 has no piano finish underneath. It's actually very hard to see the Amazon logo because it's the same color.
It's very subtle.
Yes. Other than that, the home screens are exactly the same, so make sure you have those hardware distinctions when you're making your purchase.
The big distinction between the second and third generation Kindle Paperwhite is all in the screen. Most of the software is the same, but we're going to point out the differences. So you can think of it as this, that the Kindle Paperwhite 2 has 212 ppi and a resolution of 1024 by 768. The Paperwhite 3 has the exact same resolution and ppi as the more expensive
Voyage.
Amazon Kindle Voyage,
Yeah.
at a fraction of the price.
Yes.
This is $120, whereas the new Voyage is $199.
Yeah.
This has a 1430 by 1080 screen at 300 ppi.
Boom.
It makes a huge difference when we're looking at the reading experience. So we're gonna look at a book here.
So you won't be able to see much differences here, but what we'll do is go maximum font, because one of the major selling points is the differences in the resolution. So you can just judge for yourself side by side what you guys think looks
One of
better.
the big advantages, let's just keep it here for a second,
All right.
is the Bookerly font.
We actually don't have Bookerly on here because it was designed specifically for that unit.
Right. So I'm noticing that when you're looking at here, the resolution does look a little bit better on
Yes. Actually, more words fit on the page. I don't have the word missing on here. Missing is missing. Oh, aren't I clever?
here. Fine work, Peter.
Ah. So we'll go back down to a respectable sized font.
Okay, so this is a mainstream book, John Grisham, from a major publisher. We selected this book because there's not really a big chance of formatting errors.
Right. So you have all the exact same kind of features here. Add notes, highlights. Let's see if they did anything different with the keyboard. Keyboards remain exactly the same. It's just a little bit cleaned up and higher resolution here. You don't get a lot of that blurring on all the letters you do on the previous model. So everything's just kind of refined and cleaned up a lot more, made to be just a lot better looking. Because that's the point. The only difference here is really the screen technology. So
Yeah, page turns aren't dramatically faster.
no, exactly the same for the most part.
The Kindle line of e-readers primarily is geared towards reading ebooks,
Right.
but they do have a PDF rendering engine, and we've loaded on the Monsters manual on both devices to give you a sense on how a very complex PDF plays out.
We're going to do some pinch and zoom in on the 2015. You'll notice there's a mini map on the top left corner letting you know where you are on the page. We'll just go here to an even mix of everything. Same with the Kindle Paperwhite 2. Now the Kindle Paperwhite 2 in the past has suffered from lack of RAM issues, and it was a problem when you're trying to pinch and zoom or even run complex PDFs. They would just crash and say RAM error. So you can see the shadings and everything are very nice, but you'll notice that the claw is a lot more pixelated here than it is over here. So you guys can judge for yourself, but remember the Kindle Paperwhite 3 is on the left, so you do get a lot more smooth curved letters and imagery.
Of course, Amazon is one of the few e-readers that allow you to take notes, make highlights, annotations, and even translate words from one language to another.
So there are no boundaries. If you download a PDF that maybe you don't understand the language, you can translate the entire thing essentially from any language to any language you see on the drop-down list here. So great features on Amazon Kindle.
In terms of software and performance, these e-readers more or less are exactly the same. You notice here we are in a Kindle store and you see a myriad of options here, including Kindle Unlimited, which is their Netflix for ebooks. You can also buy single editions, which are books that are too short to be a full-length novel but too long to be a featured story in a magazine. Of course, the magazine section. The Kindle is great. If you're looking for an e-reader to take e-reading to the next level, there's probably no better type of device to have it. Amazon has the largest market share in ebook sales in the world, and their hardware is refreshed on a yearly basis, whereas their competition tends to not really update their e-readers too often. Barnes & Noble, perfect example of a multi-year-old e-reader, and a lot of their prior devices aren't supported, whereas Amazon still supports the Kindle Touch, which is like 4 or 5 years old now, still pushes for more updates to it. So if you're looking for an e-reader that's going to be supported from day 1 or year 5, you probably want to go with either of these two devices. You can't order the Kindle Paperwhite 2 anymore off of Amazon. You can only order the latest generation. And again, the way that you can distinguish that is the color here on the piano black, as well as on the retail packaging itself. So for a comparison of the Kindle Paperwhite 2 and the Kindle Paperwhite 3, my name is Michael.
My name's Peter.
Everybody take care.